Hey, what's up, guys? We're going to do things a little bit unusually today. Usually, as you know, I will play a game in the morning video, and then I'll do some afternoon video where I talk about stuff. This time around, we're going to talk about stuff in the afternoon video. I've been thinking about this a lot since our previous game, trying to decide what to do. And I think I have my answer. So as you can see here, when we look at this, Nadui over in Vanuatu has offered me a 1-year contract at 30 euros per week to take their managerial job. I would have a wage budget of 70 euros per week, which is something. And I would be replacing their ex-manager. So as you can imagine, I have gone through here in the job center, and I've done a couple of applications to different jobs in different places. You know, this is in part because of the frustration that I felt with a team that is not quite winning all that well. Most of the pie-in-the-sky places I applied to ended up swiftly rejecting my application. I did think, honestly, for a little while about going to even USA or going to Germany, going to England. In fact, I did apply for a few teams in England, but it didn't quite work out. And so, yeah, I guess we could always stick a North Korean job there on the list, might as well, although I doubt I'd be able to get it because of the lack of experience that my person in game has. The thing is, though, that even though I kind of throw out these sort of lofty applications and stuff, I really would rather try to get the job done here in Oceania first and then go over to Africa, as was the original plan. Now, I looked at this and I've thought about it a little while. I've thought about Vanuatu and what it would take. There are good and bad things about it. The worst part, though, about Vanuatu is the fact that it's got a really, really complicated system. When we look at the structure of the league, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different premier divisions, and it gets really complicated. It gets really complicated because you have a group stage, and then you have a championship playoff within each one of those divisions, after which I think you have countrywide playoffs. I don't know. I haven't managed there yet. We technically would have a better opportunity of making something happen if we stayed here in American Samoa, where all we have to do is be the best of 11 teams. Now, the season has been kind of a disaster. We've lost 4 matches. We're 9 points behind. We are not going to catch Ilalo and Tomata. If they win today, then it's over. Sayonara, say goodbye. In fact, if they win any one of their games from here on out, then we are doomed. However, we will finish in second place. When we go over here and we look at the club vision screen, if I can figure out the right screen, my contract does expire soon. They want me to win the league next year. Initially, with the old chairman, they wanted us to win the league this year, but it looks like this has changed, and what they really want us to do is have a top half finish this year, which we are on pace to do. Right now, there's other things I want to consider as well. I have been thinking about going back with this tactic and taking this deep lying forward position away, going back to the shadow striker again, and probably I might try to get them to. Yeah, here we're going to change this actually right here. We're going to get rid of passing into space and instead continue to try to overlap play here on the right and the left and focus play down the right and the left as opposed to going through the middle, and have, again, the slightly higher tempo. We might even do a higher tempo like this, sort of see what happens with that. We will play around a little bit, I think, with the tactic and see if we can do something to get ourselves away from falling apart. The reason why I talk about all of this is because I think that we're slowly piecing together a team that at this level is really, really good, and we do have some young players, too, that I really want to give another chance to, not the least of which, here, I'll click on it over here, is this guy, Afa, who was awful for a little while, but next season it may be time to give him a little bit more of a chance. So I am going to reject this job offer, and I'm going to likely reject any of the other job offers that come my way. In fact, I'll go over here right now and see if we can do this. Can we... let's see here. No, I cannot just undo the job offer. So I have to wait and sort of see what happens. But that is what we're going to do here. We are going to stay here with PanSa East FC for the time being. And we're going to try to build something up here instead of floating all over the place. Now, I will tell you, and I've said this before, if there's a job in Fiji or New Zealand, I'll take it. Because I think that gives us a better chance of winning this league or winning this Champions League very quickly. But absent something like that, I think it's probably best for us to stay here. There's really not much of a difference in moving up. We get semi-professional managerial experience, but that could also be a bad thing. So that's my plan. That's how we're going to do this. And let me know what you think. If you agree or if you disagree, I am more than welcome to hear what you have to say. My door is always open. As you can see, there's no door around me at all. So there is that. I will talk with you later. Bye-bye.